What's up, heroes? In this video, I want to share the biggest thing I learned from Tiger Woods. And it has nothing to do with golf or anything to do with prostitutes or infidelity or anything like that. I could probably make a whole video about that on its own of lessons we can learn from that from Tiger. But this one is one of what he considers one of his greatest secrets to success, and it probably isn't what you think it is. My name is Jarvis, and I am a morning hero. A morning hero is just someone that wakes up early every day with vibrant energy and gusto, and they maximize every single minute of the day. And by doing so, they typically have greater success in their business and in their personal life, all by having a very specific way of how they start their day that turns them into a hero. So if you find that you're not hitting your goals, or you're not striving the way you like, you can go to themorninghero.com and learn about this formula for success from the Morning Heroes. So, and also, if this is your first time tuning in, and it's our first time meeting, I encourage you to go ahead and subscribe below, because I put out videos 3 times per week on how to just maximize your output in life, how to get to the level that you're designed to get to, all by adopting a few habits, tweaks, tricks, and hacks on just excelling to the best version of yourself. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you can subscribe below and leave a comment and let me know what you think of this video. I'd love to hear your feedback. So what did I learn from Tiger? And first of all, I'm a huge Tiger fan. I mean, if you go and watch Tiger play, it is crazy. Like, it is just mountains and mountains of people climbing on top of each other just to see this guy. And I kind of feel bad for all the other golfers, because you walk the course with Tiger and nobody else is paying attention to any of the other golfers. They're only there to see Tiger. And it's just crazy. Like, the following and like the obsession that people had over Tiger. And it's really because of like the crazy success that he was able to have in golf. Like, no other golfer, when he was in his dominance, no other golfer was able to touch him. He was winning tournaments by 25 strokes over the next nearest competitor. And so it's a reason that he had such a great following, because he was extraordinary at what he did. He was dominant at what he did during his prime. And I remember him coming off of one of his tournaments, and he was giving an interview. And right at that time, he was going through a coaching change. And the announcer said, Tiger, why do you have a coach? Like, you are the #1 player probably to have ever touched a golf club. You will go down in history as one of the most dominant, athletes ever, not just in golf, but one of the most dominant athletes ever. Why do you need a coach at this point? Like, you've got it. You've got it figured out. Like, what can they teach you? Yeah, if anything, you could be teaching them. So why do you even need a coach at this point? And I'll never forget what Tiger said. His response to her was, first of all, he kind of like brushed the question off, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Why do I need a coach? He's like, how do you think I got this way? And then he said, it's only average people who think that they can do it on their own. Like, all elite people have coaches. Only average people have the arrogance to think that they can do it on their own. And it was just a window into the mindset of greatness. And it really struck a chord in me, because at that moment in my life, I had been struggling. I had been, trying to figure it out, trying to hustle and grind. And what Tiger pointed out to me was where I was going wrong. All along, I had been just trying to figure it out on my own. And that was just this mentality I had. Like, it's just this ego-driven bravado. Like, I don't need any help. I got this. Let me just go ahead and muscle through it, and I'll take care of it. I got it. And when he said that to me, it's like he was talking directly to me. When he said that, he said, average people stay average. because they out there trying to fumble around and figure it out on their own. Greatness, people become great because they lean on the shoulders of giants. Like they're getting a head start from other people by having a coach. And that moment for me was eye opening, and it kind of highlighted what maybe some people know and what others don't know, is that you become great by leveraging greatness, by learning from others, by getting coaching, by getting mentorship, is not through your own efforts on your own. People out there trying to figure it out on their own, they will stay average, they'll stay in place, they'll stay running in circles, making the same mistakes. The mindset of greatness is, how can I go and find someone else that knows something that I don't know? Instead of me spending years and years trying to figure it out, how can I just go and within a short period of time have them teach me whatever they know? And now my starting point isn't down here. I'm starting up here now. I'm starting at where they're leaving off. And so I've got a head start. It's the quickest way to do a time lapse. You can shortcut time by leveraging the time and effort that other people have put in and just have them show you what they know. And now your starting point is a lot further along. And so it's this concept of coaching and mentorship is the greatest secret of success. It's the greatest way to shortcut your time to get to you where you're trying to get to on your destination. And so I want to spend a couple minutes just telling you, like, how does coaching work? Like, what can you learn, or what can you get out of coaching? There are three main benefits of having a coach or a mentor. The first main benefit is you're leveraging knowledge and experience. Most of the time, if you have a coach in a particular area, it's someone who's achieved some level of success in that area, whatever that area is that you're getting coaching or expertise in. They have some level of success, and so they have some experience. They've gotten some proven results. They've gone through the ranks. They've learned a thing or two on their journey, and what basically you're doing is you're asking them to pass down all the lessons they've learned along their journey, so that you don't have to make those same mistakes. You can learn from their failures. You can leverage their experience and all the knowledge that they've gained, and they just hand it to you. Tony Robbins says that, coaching and mentorship is the best way to turn 10 years into 10 days. Essentially, you're taking everything they've learned over 10 years and they can boil it down into the key nuggets that you need to know to be successful, and hand it to you in 10 days. There's no other way. Like, you can't go out there and read books. You can't go out there and take online classes. That's going to shortcut time that much for you. Coaching and mentorship is really the only way that you can shortcut that amount of time, to take 10 years and boil it down into 10 days to just hand it to you. And that's by leveraging their knowledge and experience. So that's the first big benefit you get from coaching, is that you leverage their knowledge and experience. The second biggest benefit is you leverage their resources. And so when I first hired my first coach, it was in digital marketing. So I'm trying to understand how to grow my influence and how to spread my message and get it out in front of more people. And I couldn't figure it out on my own. And so I hired someone to coach me on how to do it effectively. And the first thing they did was they gave me 3 books to read. It was the 3 greatest books that helped them kickstart their journey. And then I read those books, and it just sent me down this path of just becoming obsessed over this topic. And it just dramatically accelerated my starting point, because they gave me these resources to go to. And so maybe I would have found it out. Maybe I would have stumbled upon those resources. Maybe I would have went out and tried to read 30 different books to find the three that mattered the most. It would have just taken a lot longer. But what he did was he handed me a set of resources that immediately accelerated my learning. And so that's the second biggest benefit, is that you leverage their resources. And the third biggest benefit that you get from a coach or a mentor is that you leverage their access. Again, if you're hiring, or if you're working with someone and they're helping you, more than likely you came to them because they have already achieved some level of success in that particular category that you're getting coached on. And so they probably already have relationships with people and places and things already that's helped them get to that level of success. And more than likely, if they see how serious and hungry you are, they will make introductions and give you the same level of access that they have. I have a right now, one of the things I'm getting coached on is real estate. I'm on real estate investing. Speaking of resources, I hired a coach for finances because that's one area that I want to see grow. Any area that you want to see grow and improve, you should probably have a coach. I have a coach now on finances, and the first thing he did was he recommended that I read 2 books, and I went off and I read those books, and now he's coaching me now on some of those strategies. And one of the strategies is multifamily investing. And so what he's done is he's already achieved a lot of success in that category. And that's why I asked him to coach me on it. And what he's doing is now he's introducing me to his entire support network, his loan officer, his banking relationships, his contractors, his all of his support people that do the loans and the title companies. He's got a whole team of about 20 people that's helped him grow his real estate business. And now all of a sudden, I get to leverage the relationships and the access that he has. He's introducing me and handing me those same relationships, right? It took him 20 years to build up those relationships, to build up that contact database, to build all that team and that support network. And now, within 1 week of introductions, he's given me access to the same path that he had, right? I think that's the biggest thing with a coach or a mentor is that they provide you access that you can't get on your own. I don't care how many books you read. I don't care how many seminars you go to. The biggest thing that'll put you on your path is access to the right people, access to the right resources, access to the right money, access to the right knowledge and wisdom. It's access you cannot buy. You can only get that through other people. And that's where coaching and mentorship comes from. I fought this for so long. For so long, I thought I can do it. I got this. I'm a computer engineer. I'm a pretty smart guy. I can go out there and figure this out. And I hit a ceiling on how much I could achieve on my own. Tiger Woods, in one statement, broke me down. He said, "How do you think I got this way? How do you think I became great?" All elite people have coaches. It's only average people who got the arrogance to think that they can do it on their own. I hope this hits you the same way it hit me. From that point forward, I now have a coach in every area of my life. I have a finance coach. I have a business coach. I have personal development coach. Just we get together and work on my habits. I have a fitness coach. Um, and I believe I said I have a finance coach already. Oh, I have a relationship coach, a mentor that we get together, and I really respect him. And he's an upstanding family man, and how he runs his family and how he treats his wife. And so we talk about family related issues. Every area of my life that matters most, I have someone that I work directly with that helps me in that area. And so it's by far one of the greatest keys to success is to identify areas of your life where you want to see improvement, where you want to see massive growth, and actively seek out people that can help you grow in that area. So there's 2 ways you can do that. One, you can pick friends or people you already have access to that you can go and say, "Hey, is it okay if we get together on a regular basis and talk about this topic?" So that's one, just organically find someone. Or two, the shortcut is hire someone. There's many resources out there where you can just hire a coach for whatever that thing is you want to see growth in your business, in your finances, in your family life, in your fitness. Same thing, same way, reason you go and hire a personal trainer. You can basically hire a personal trainer in every area of your life, and that's through coaching. So don't just fumble around and figure out how to do this stuff on your own. Hire someone, shortcut your path to success, and get there much faster. And if you're interested, themorninghero.com, that's what we do. We do personal development coaching on how to plan and optimize your day. If you're struggling with time management and you feel like you've hit a ceiling or a plateau, themorninghero.com, we do coaching to help you break through those barriers to get to where you need to get to in life. All right. This is Jarvis signing off. Now it's your turn. Go out there and do more, be more, and achieve more than you ever have before. Go out there and save the world, heroes. I'll see you in the next video.